The thing that I want to talk about is basically how PC gaming isn't really. I don't know. I feel like I can't really recommend PC gaming anymore to my friends. Like I've been a fan of playing games on PCs ever since I was a little kid. Basically, when my dad brought home a PC with like Pentium 4 or something like that. So it's really old, and it was a while ago, obviously. But I've been a fan ever since, and now when I look at these prices, I just really can't recommend PC gaming anymore. Because if you think about it, like PlayStation 5, right? Let's see, how much is it? So PlayStation 5, you can get one for 66,000 Japanese yen. So that is about uh, it's about $438. With $438, you can't build a PC. You can probably get a graphics card from Nvidia, maybe like 4060, which is kind of like the budget pick. You'll probably get that and a fucking hand job from Jansen, but that's pretty much it. You don't even have a system with $438. And it doesn't make sense anymore to kind of like build a PC to play games, especially with how badly optimized. Oh boy, how badly optimized games are like lately. Um, what is it called? Indiana Jones and the Golden Circle. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I think it was like there was a specs for that. There you go. Right, so this is the PC requirement for Indiana Jones. As you can see, the minimum requirements, and this is the minimum. Graphic preset low, 180p, target FPS 60. And they require at least RX 6600 on 8 gigs. This is the minimum. So probably your experience playing this game with this spec will be horrible. Well, maybe horrible is too much. Maybe it's not gonna be as good. And if you want to get like recommended on like the recommended specs, you need at least 3080 Ti with 12 gigs. And 4060s, I think 4060s only has 8 gigs, I think. Yeah, 8 gigs. So basically, for a graphics card that's like a year old at this time, it's there's a weird follower again. For a graphics card that's a year old, you're already probably need to think about an upgrade because it's not gonna run Indiana Jones well, probably, or at least it's not gonna be 60 FPS. So that sucks. And 4060 is like the cheapest 4060 that we can get here in Japan is 47,000. 47, 48, let's say 48. It's $300. You can't make a PC with the rest of with just $100. So I I mean what I say with I mean what I said at first, where with 68, was it? With $400 you'll get a 4060 and a hand job from Jansen. You don't get anything else. That sucks. And then on the other hand, while we're speaking of Nvidia, it the situation right now is so shit because they're the number one GPU, I guess, like manufacturer, right? And then you have an AMD, which doesn't really offer the same value, I guess. But for example, this 5000 series, it's paper launch. Like there's no stock, cables are melting, There's some ROPs missing, which I think affects, which I'm pretty sure it affects the performance. And then there's no cards that's affordable. Like, let's see, 5070 Ti. So the MSRP for this should be $750, which is about 112 112,000 Japanese yen. And there's really no 5070 Ti at that price. I mean, and everything is scalped, of course, because there's no stock. But look at this, Amazon 5070 Ti. Are you fucking kidding me right now? What the fuck? What is this? Bring me to the Amazon link. Yeah, so okay, so out of stock, but the lowest price is $178, which is 1,000 and okay, 1,100, almost 1,200, which is basically $450 more expensive. That's so fucking stupid. For a 5070 Ti, which is kind of like mid-range, doesn't make sense anymore. So Nvidia, with their monopolistic, I guess, like business practices, are just like fucking gamers right in the ass. And then on the other hand, you have Nvidia, which also is really really bad. Their performance are a little bit under Nvidia. Sorry, did I say Nvidia? There's also AMD, which is also not good. Their performance is slightly under Nvidia, but they're pricing their items just slightly under Nvidia, which doesn't make fucking sense. Nobody is gonna take a look at their products because it's the same price as Nvidia. Just cough up a little bit more money and you'll get a better Nvidia card. So why even bother, right? So that's what's been happening. Hopefully, with this launch of RDNA 4, things are gonna change. I really hope they don't fuck up the pricing because we need another competitor in the in the GPU space. And I just hope they have enough stock that it doesn't get scalped. So at least people who really wants an upgrade could get it. And I was actually thinking of getting the 5070 or 5070 Ti because the marketing they did when it was released, it was really good. It was the performance of 4090 for a whole lot cheaper, and it's gonna be a really really good upgrade from a 3060 Ti. But well, that didn't happen. So there's really nothing else that I can do. And then 4070 Ti Super is not available anymore. The ones that are available are stupidly or dumb expensive. 4070 Ti Pro Art, it's 186,000. That's so fucked up. It's literally $1,200 for the 4070 Ti Super, which is a generation old now. Like, what are we supposed to do? So stupid. But yeah, that's the situation right now. I hope things change. I really hope AMD doesn't fumble this launch, because Nvidia really fucked up this, like, I guess, like this series launch. If AMD just do slightly good, I think things are gonna change. But I'm not confident in AMD. I think they're gonna fuck it up. But yeah, that's about it. That's pretty much everything about my rant.